Here are 21 harsh truths about homeschooling. Things you usually won't know until you become a homeschooler. Not every kid thrives in homeschool. Some kids just do better in a more traditional, structured sense, and that's okay. Homeschool isn't easier, it's just different. You will still face struggles, and sometimes those struggles might not look like public school kids' struggles. Homeschool is not free, especially if you are doing extracurricular activities that might cost money. Your parents aren't always professional teachers. Sometimes you'll be learning alongside them. But as long as your parent can facilitate learning, they don't usually have to know everything. With great freedom comes great responsibility. Just as you have your freedom in homeschool, you have to make sure you're equally as responsible so you don't get sidetracked and not complete any of your work. Motivation really is not automatic. Some days you'll really feel like not doing any of your work. But through that, you'll get to learn some self-discipline and realize that, yes, some days you might not feel like it, but you still have to push through. You're responsible for your future early. You get to get a kickstart on your career a lot earlier than public schoolers who usually have to wait till after school or even after college to get started on their career. Homeschool doesn't guarantee smarter kids. A successful homeschool comes from the effort put in, not just the label of homeschool. Friends can fade. If your old friends are in public school, your lives usually won't line up anymore. In some cases, you might be isolated. If you don't make an effort to go out and to be social, oftentimes you'll find that your social skills can get worse and worse over time. You grow up faster socially. Now, I know this might sound weird, but when you're homeschooled, you can talk to people of different ages and different groups, not usually just in your age group. So you may develop faster socially. You might want to quit. Almost every homeschooled family hits a point where they ask themselves, is this really worth it? Even if you're more mature than your peers, people will often assume that you are sheltered. In homeschool, it's a lot easier to get caught not doing your work because you can't really hide behind the crowd of other students. So when you don't learn something, it does get noticed pretty quickly. You will have a lot of FOMO, fear of missing out. Sometimes extracurriculars can cost money, whether that be sports, learning a new subject. As a parent, you might want to be prepared for that if your kid may be into different or a variety of things. The line between school and home can sometimes get blurry. At times, you'll feel like you're still in school while you're home. Homeschool burnout is real. Homeschooled moms, dads, or even kids might just hit a wall at some point where you're completely tired of doing it. Usually that means it's time for a break and time for a reset. People will sometimes judge you, from strangers to family members. People will often assume things before they actually know you, but through that, you'll eventually grow your confidence and be able to answer some of these tough questions that they'll usually throw you. You might have to explain yourself constantly. People will ask a lot of questions like, do you ever go outside? What do you do all day? And oftentimes they'll try to get a glimpse into your curriculum through their questions. Public school isn't the enemy. Being homeschooled doesn't automatically make kids better. It's just a different path. Those are 21 harsh truths about homeschooling. Let me know your thoughts on this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.